Greetings, book club. We are reading the 12 Universal Laws of Success, second edition, expanded by Herbert Harris. Okay, this is our book club. I think this is episode 8 or 9. I'll look back and make sure I hopefully put the right one. So I'm going to pre-record the book club. We have the Love, Money, and Tantra tomorrow live at 12 noon Central Standard Time. That's Dallas time. So I'm to keep from being on all day, I'm going to pre-record this, but this is the book in case you guys want to order it. Remember, I said ask people for the books so that you guys may have a chance to build your library. If you find something that I read in here interesting, you guys can go back and get it yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then read the rest of it, because I'm not reading the rest of it because of their copyright. Their copyright thing. But we'll go through as much as we can. And then when Spirit said move to the next book, we'll move to the next book. Okay? So 12 universal laws to success, because we talk about money. We talk about money, poverty, generational wealth, generational curse, and we talk about intimacy and love and the proper way to love each other. So that's what my channel is about. So the Patreon and the YouTube, I do still have the playlist up if you guys want to go over it on the YouTube, KEMARTS, and look back where we've already started reading the books. And you guys are coming on when I think this is book, oh Lord, y'all, what book number is this? I don't even know. I need to go back and start counting, because I don't even know what book this is. We touch on them about every week, normally every week, every Sunday. We touch on a couple of interesting subjects that if you guys want to get it, you can go back and order it. Go to Half Price Books or whatever you go to buy the book if you want it new or used. So this is what we're going to do. And we may do this book once or twice and then move on to the next, because I'm not reading word for word, because you guys need to learn how to read. I'm just reading to let y'all see, kind of take a sneak peek of what's in the book, So again, that's what that's about. Okay. And this is only for educational purposes only. Okay. It's for educational purposes. That's why I'm not reading all of it. It's just to discuss. We read a little bit and then I discuss a little bit. So you guys can see there. Using this book most effectively. Refresh your study skills. One of the first and most important skills you must develop on your success journey is the skill of effective study. Without this skill, some otherwise dedicated students who are on the path become discouraged as a result of the difficulty they have in reading, studying, and retaining information. One very effective technique to improve your study skill is the SQ3R study method. Okay, now what is the SQ3R study method? It is a complete method which may be applied to any subject matter with excellent results. It may be used in reading an article, a book, or applied in learning the content in the entire course. The first step is applying this method is survey. That's what the S stands for. Survey the material to be learned. Scan it in its entirety. Note the way the information is organized and its format. Pay special attention to the table of contents and chapter or topic headings. So when I get books, that's what I always go to, the table of contents, and see what catches my eye. And whatever catches my eye, I read. If sometimes I will read the whole book, but sometimes when I'm looking for information, it's only in the context that I need. I can go back and get the rest of it later because I've already scanned it. So I pretty much know If it's something, I can just go to all the table of contents and pull those books out. So that's a quick way so you're not over crammed and, you're getting the information of where you're at right then and there. Okay. Okay. So let's go on. Pay special attention to the table of contents and chapter or topic headings. Look for any outlines or summaries of the material covered. Read them carefully. Familiarize yourself with the style of writing and the way information is organized. This survey should be done thoroughly and quickly. Make brief notes. Okay, by what y'all want, whatever y'all are searching for, right? Whatever answers or solutions y'all are searching for. After surveying the information or the material, write down questions. So write down some questions after you look through the content. Boom, 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 boom. So that way, when you do read, if you read all of it, you can go, oh, that was my question. Oh, that was my question. Pretty much you expect to be answered by the material. So whatever question you may have that you expect will be answered in the book. These questions represent what you expect to learn, because everybody should learn something every day, but everybody doesn't go and expect to learn everything every day. But you should go out every day. I'm going to learn something new today. I'm going to make somebody smile today. I'm going to do something I've never done before, because that way you're motivated, right? The main purpose of surveying the material and writing relevant questions is to stimulate your mind and call forth what you already know about the material being studied. As you survey the material, silently instruct your mind to recall all that you know about the subject. What have you learned thus far up until your age now? If you don't have any inkling of what you're talking about outside of Google, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube University, you really shouldn't even be discussing it on open forums, because that's why I can elaborate so much or, explain so much, because of the information I've taken in. But a lot of people cannot even explain as far as what's on the page that they're reading, or they just read it. Well, people don't need nobody to read to them. They just need to get in there and read themselves and let their imagination go to work for them. Let their life lessons go to work for them. Let them put it together. Yeah, I could let y'all do that too, but would y'all do that? Most people don't even know how to do that. But if I'm telling you, oh, this is just my opinion, don't take it for verbatim, use your intuition, you would take what I've expressed, then go put it with, oh yeah, I remember, yeah, I had something like that happen. You would then be able to connect the dot to what I'm referring mine to, or what learning from other people experience have been when I've talked to other people. Because it's either your experience or somebody else's experience, right? I don't always write or talk from my experience, because a lot of people talk to me, and dump on me, and have done it over the past. So I have lots of wisdom from people doing that over the years, where they just poof. Well, that was before I knew what they were doing, of course, right? So they were just getting rid of their dump, their trash. Bam, you look like a nice person. Let me just dump my shit on you, and that's what we do to Mother Nature, because that's Gaia, that's the earth, right? So we litter. So we just go, here, Gaia, bam, take it. You know what to do with it. You can spit it out, regurgitate it, and recycle it. Except when it comes to our turn to be recycled, then we got a problem. And we wonder why the ozone and stuff is messed up, So that's kind of what I get from that. We need to get better on that stuff. Here's a little quote. Whatever I know about this subject comes to the forefront of my thinking. So you can quote that or say that before you read the book, like a little affirmation. Whatever I know about this subject comes to the forefront of my thinking. And then next, read R.I. the material thoroughly. As you read the material, think about the questions you ask, okay? Do not get sidetracked. Complete this reading from beginning to end. So some books you can do beginning to end. Some people just go, a lot of wealthy people, or some wealthy people, because I study wealthy people. So it was one person that he went through the context. He was like, nope, I only want that. I'm going to read that, and that. And That's all I want for that book right now. So it's whatever floats your boat. If you're a front to, back reader, fine. If you're a table content reader, like, because you got the book because something in it kind of caught your mind anyway, or somebody read it and you're like, I got to get that book. All right. So read it however it feels comfortable. Complete this reading from beginning to end. Make brief, concise notes. So taking notes help. That's why I write over my books. That's why I underline or write certain points. So if I ever go back to pick the book up, I know the part that, caught my eye, or I had some intuitive thought about it. So do that. Write your notes. It's very important in covering this in your reading. Once you have completed the material, determine if the questions you have answered. If not, why not? If so, write the answers down. Now review R2, the material thoroughly. Focus on your notes and markings throughout the text. Right? Okay. Additional notes, if necessary, remain important points and concentrate on learning them. I don't know if this part is what y'all want to know, because some people know how to study, but some people don't. So I guess that's why Spirit wants me to do it. So the next to test yourself is recite, R3. Orally, what you have learned from your studies. Anything you cannot recall during the recitation exercise, you probably won't be able to recall it later in time. So you would probably want to spend a little bit more time on that one. Recite the important parts over and over until they are etched in your mind. Once you can recite the important points without looking at the material or your notes, you have mastered the material once and for all. How many of y'all knew that? You have, okay, it says, even if you do not totally understand some portions of the material, you will be able to, at very least, be able to recall it in the future, like something about it. You know what I'm saying? You can look it up again later. It might be new, updated information about it, right? Or another book about it that has some new innovation or material in it. Tell yourself that the information you recite is stored forever in your mind. So that's another key point, along with whatever I know about this subject comes to the forefront of my thinking. And then the information that you recite is stored in your mind forever. And you have already access to it in the future. And you have ready access to it in the future. Use this method to read this book. Apply it chapter by chapter. The result will astound you. Except we're not going to read the whole book. Okay. So we're going to go over now. I'm going to skip around. But that was just a good lesson for people that don't know how to study, don't know what to do, to refrain. The truth about success. Success is generally defined as a favorable satisfactory outcome or result. Whatever you do in your life, you get results. Whether or not those results are one you desire is basically whatever you succeed or fail in your endeavors. Success is often defined as the gaining of wealth, fame, rank, and so on. So it's wealth, fame, and rank, and so on. However, in the most general terms, success is the continuous realization of the outcomes or results you desire. The continuation. That's why success affirmations help you, because it keeps you continuing. That's why when you start affirmations and we program it 90 days and it's in there, you're still saying them, because that's what's going to keep the continued success rolling. And if you stop, it slows down. So you got to do the affirmations just like a spiritual journey. You're on it, you keep going. You're doing the affirmations, you keep going. Because if you don't, it's going to lose its momentum. It's going to lose its speed. It's almost like reciting the Bible. You keep reciting it, even though you know it. You're able to recall certain recited chapters. The key level success is often seen as specific material accomplishments, a particular type of home, car, status, or income level. However, once the car, the home, or material possessions are obtained, there is no further growth in understanding, wisdom, and consciousness. Those who operate on the material level of success generally become consumed with maintaining those possessions that represent their success. So people are basing their success off what they can get. You see what I'm saying? Which is setting them up to be pretty miserable. When success is understood as a spiritual level, it is seen as a progressive realization of the worthwhile purpose. You go after your purpose, the success will come. But some people go after the material, call it success, and still lost to what they're supposed to be doing. What are their purpose? Well, I got all this money, I got all this material, and I'm still unhappy. What the fuck? Well, that's why they got the success of abundance of money or this or this or this, but they didn't have anything else going for them. Right? So that's an imbalance. Okay. On the spiritual, did I read that? You continue to grow and develop in all aspects. On a spiritual level, success is a continuous unfolding of your purpose and destiny. True success is the progressive, continuous effort of attaining your goals and realizing your vision. This guides you to your worthwhile purpose in life. Success must be in your mind first. That's why we've been learning about Five of Pentacles, poverty mindset, state of mind, get out of it, replace it with positive affirmations, because you got to get it right in your mind before you can move out of that generational curse and get to that generational wealth. Okay, be constant in your efforts. Never take a break from your success journey. Do not stop for rest and reward too soon. When you stop at the first sign of success, you become stagnant, lazy, and begin to decline as your efforts begin to produce results, and results work even harder. Success and achievements come only through continuous work. The only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. That was a good one. Get away from the crowd. I'm just going to read this part. You must clear the deck to make room for new associations, which will complement and enhance your success effort. Once you break away from the mediocre crowd, accept the temporal state of loneliness and prepare for your success. So that's why when the higher you go, people fall off. They drop off. The higher you elevate, a lot of them just fall off on their own. Some of them, you may, depending on how you part, if you're close or dating or something like that, you may have a breakup, a tower moment, or then others just going to be just doing their own thing, and y'all are going to be doing your own thing. And it's not, that's why people take it personal, because they can't understand. It's not y'all doing it. It's the success that's separating you from those that do not want the success, or that's not heading in that direction, because you can't carry dead weight. You can't carry it. You have to drop the load, so you can go further, because that'll slow y'all down. People that's dead weight will slow y'all down in y'all success journey. So y'all really, really have to get in your head the law of detachment, because you feeling like y'all got to be attached to somebody is what's going to hurt a lot of y'all from being successful, because you're going to want to take people that the universe is like, nah, that one can't. I've been seeing what that one over there been doing. And you're like, but that's my best friend. But that's my homebro. That's my sit. Universe like, do you want this damn success or not? So the universe will make y'all choose in a way that, okay, how bad do you want this shit? Because now y'all commitment is being tested with family, friends, co-workers, spouses, besties, childhood, whatever, childhood friends, employment friends, co-workers, different things, neighbors. Your commitment is being tested, because to see how bad y'all want it, and if y'all going to forfeit it for somebody else, because trust me, when it's their turn, they may not do it for you. Just know that. So if you're going to miss your only opportunity because you want to stay back there with them, then when their turn come, 1 or 2, 3 years down the line, boy, you're going to be a hurt joker. You're going to be so disappointed because they didn't stay back for you. So you guys, that's just part of success and wealth, because you have to get new friends that are on that level, on that vibration that you're going. And I always say, I don't watch poor people and I don't watch nobody on the side of me, but I do follow the wealthy because they're already up there where I'm going. So I'm looking at their steps to get there. Okay. So that's what you got to do. You got to look at how they got up there in the first place, not pay attention to people on the side of you or people on the back of you, because hell, they know further than you. You know, that's like me listening to somebody and we both goddamn struggling. Like, what the fuck? You can't tell me nothing. We both struggling. We both ain't got a man. We both ain't married. What the fuck? You know, so it's like that kind of stuff. People always got to give their advice, but their advice is not always needed or warranted or asked for. And if people are not asking for y'all advice, shut up, because they don't want it. They don't want it. We try to push ourselves on other people. And that's what a lot of people do. They cross the boundaries. Let's see. Here's the rule. Here's every day. In every way, I'm getting better and better. Oh, I like that affirmation. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. I'm going to have to write that one down still. Let me get my markers. Let me get my markers, y'all. I'm going to have to write that one down. Oh, I love that. That's like Abraham said, everything is working out for me, right? Right, there you go. 9 rules of becoming success. Do not procrastinate. Don't put off what you can do today, what you can do tomorrow. Do tomorrow what you can do today. Realization that procrastination is a state of mind. It's a state of mind, but it's not even really procrastination. It's that y'all got a bad habit of procrastination. So you got to form another habit so that procrastination isn't the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take action. Do not wait until all conditions are right to become a success. You could wait for the rest of your life. Believe that you always possess the understanding, courage, and confidence to take action. Realization that procrastination is a state of mind. Do it now. And Mel Robbins, she says, do it. She says, do it anyway. Nike says, just do it. So that's where they're getting all this from. Take the first step. There's always something you can do right now. Just sit down and do it. I'm tired. I don't want to. Just sit down and do it. Even if it's for 5 minutes, you may end up going 30 minutes. You may end up reading for 20 minutes. You know, even if we go, okay, just start 1 or 2, give yourself 5 minutes. You're going to be out of that slump and you're going to go, okay, I can read a little bit more. Okay, I can do a little bit more. Just do it anyway. Stand on your own 2 feet. Do not depend on anyone or anything for your success. They may be dependent on you. Believe that you already have everything you need to get the job you want, or to get everything you want. Okay? So do it anyway is overcome thoughts of helplessness, limitation, lack, negativity, and failure. Do not fear failure. Every failure is a dress rehearsal for success. Every opportunity for success also contains the possibility for failure. Don't sell yourself cheaply. You are worth exactly what you say you are worth. Know your full potential and the true value of your talents. Recognize that you are a very special individual with boundless capacity for health, wealth, happiness, love, success, prosperity, and money. Develop the success habits of being goal-oriented. Set realistic goals. Don't do those unachievable goals because they will depress the shit out of you. Determine what you must be done to obtain the goal. Plan for the attainment. Keep a record of your performance, achievements. Stick to your goals until they are accomplished. Visualize your goals and believe you can attain them. Plan your work and work your plan. I love that. It's one of my favorites because I used to say that. Plan your work and work your plan. Don't quit. It says, when you get to the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Prepare to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. Just tie that damn knot so y'all can hold on. Level of conscious mind, subconscious mind, super conscious mind. I call it supra, but they call it super. Okay, so conscious mind. Your conscious mind is what you think. And we already did in the book club on the YouTube channel As a Woman Thinketh, right? So think of your rational, logical mind. It is masculine in nature and operates personally, selectively, and judgmentally. Your conscious mind creates and develops your thoughts. Your thoughts have two aspects: the idea, the statement of the thought, and the feeling associated with the thought. Your conscious mind transmits your thoughts to your subconscious mind through the feeling aspect of thought. The conscious mind reasons inductively. It proceeds the conclusion based on observation, experience, and education. The conscious mind represents the world of effect. So that's your masculine energy. The subconscious is the feminine energy. Your subconscious mind represents what you are. So what you think and what you are. So conscious, what you think; subconscious, what you are. That's why they say, I am that I am. I am that I am says I am whatever I say I am after I am. I am abundant. I am that I am abundant. I am that I am wealthy. I am that I am opulence. I am that I am healthy. I am that I am stable. I am that I am secure, grounded, protected, loved. I am that I am peaceful. So whatever you say after that is what you are, right? So the subconscious mind represents what you are. It is your emotional feeling mind. The subconscious mind is feminine in nature and operates impersonally, non-selectively, and non-judgmentally. It is non-selective in that it receives all ideas and gives them form and expression through feeling. So you shape what you're thinking about. You give it the form, right? So if you can't see what you want to do and become, and you can't visualize it and put the feelings to it, y'all are disconnected from it. It's non-judgmental, but it receives all ideas and give them form and expression through feeling. And you got to be in your heart space for that. It is non-judgmental in that it is non-influenced by the truth or falsity of the idea it receives. Your subconscious mind accepts every idea as true and gives it form and expression through feeling. That's why you got to be careful of those don't, want, not, can't, hope, wish, those words I was telling everybody about for us doing those affirmations, the 90-day affirmations. That's why. So now y'all see, because it doesn't know right from wrong. It's going to always take it as the truth and express whatever that thought is that we do. We're going to become that thought. It responds to persuasion, suggestion, and auto-suggestion. So that's why I said earlier today on one of the lives, or yesterday, is the power of persuasion, suggestion, manipulation, the law of power, the law or the power of persuasion, opinion, suggestion, manipulation, and distraction. I almost thought which one, distraction. So because that's what it's saying, you'll end up doing what people suggest. If you're not strong enough in your subconscious mind to say that's your shit, not mine, throw those projections back at them. Because people project all day long in your conversations. Y'all just don't hear it. You just don't listen for it, okay? You're just not in tune to hear it, or you don't know energy that well to pick up on it, you know. The subconscious mind reasons deductively. It proceeds on the assumption of truth of every idea and develops a system of logic which will objectify, manifest that truth in accordance with the feeling associated with it. So if you're feeling fearful, if somebody say something, you better watch out, you know, so you don't fall on that, you know, off that ladder. And you're like, I'm not going to fall, but you're like, now you're worried about it. Now you're fearful. So yeah, you might fall. All because they're making an assumption of what they're afraid of. So you observe, not absorb. Okay. That's why it's good to say some things when people are aggressive or they're hostile. That's your shit, not mine. Stop projecting. Okay. So a lot of people project and don't know they're projecting. You know, a lot of people absorb and don't know you're absorbing other people's projections, you know, by them making those persuasion, suggestion, and auto suggestions, man, we ought to go to the store. We ought to go to the beach or the casino. And next week you go into the beach or the casino. You see what I'm saying? If you're not strong enough to be like, that's your shit, I'm not going there. If you don't nip it in the bud right away when the person says it, like you ain't got to say it out loud. You just got to say it in yourself, to your mind. Man, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that shit. You know, like that or whatever, however you want to talk to yourself. Man, I don't have time for that shit. I got something else better to do. I got my own stuff. You know, in other words, don't believe it. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. The superconscious mind is the source of all creativity and faith. It is it's your spiritual mind, which is neither masculine nor feminine. Your superconscious mind operates, that's the oneness, the absolute zero, nothingness, wholeness, oneness, okay? Your subconscious mind operates on a subconscious level at all times. It has complete and total access of all ideas, feelings, and information stored in your subconscious mind. It also has unlimited access to all knowledge and information in existence. Whoa! Your superconscious mind is the source of all intuition, inspiration, and internal motivation. It is capable of goal-oriented motivation and is stimulated by clarity of thought and decisiveness of action. So you got to have clarity and you got to have decisiveness, action. It says the superconscious mind responds to clear, authoritative command by using ideas and energy. Your superconscious mind is independent of time. The past, the present, and the future are one. In Reiki, we say no past, no present, no future. Because, you know, there's no such thing. Like you said, it's one and the same. It said it is identified with the mind, with the God mind. Procedurally, you have a thought in your conscious mind. The feeling aspect of this thought stimulates the subconscious mind, which I call the sub-C, which communicates and interacts with the superconscious mind to objectify and manifest the thought in your life experience. So that is definitely, this is harmonic relationships. The basic principle of the universe is that order. When order is extended over time, period, it becomes harmony. The universal harmony is like a giant symphony in which all notes, vibrations, and sounds are being played at the same time for all time. Each entity, each person, each life form is a note, a vibration in that very universal sound. When your life is in order, your goals are obtained and your visions are realized. Your purpose is to fulfill all you are in a complete harmonic relationship with the universe. The note, the vibration that is your life is the perfect harmony with the universe. When this perfect harmony is achieved, you become one with the universe. And upon death, leave your physical body at the proper level of consciousness to ascend to the next level of universal existence. So if y'all on a low vibration, and you die, you're gonna come back on that goddamn shit. You're gonna be on a low vibration. That's where you're coming in at. So where you leave out at is where you're coming in at. So that's where you get the south node and the north node, because you're not learning lessons, you're not elevating, you're not graduating, you're not growing, you're not expanding the consciousness, you're not making memories, you're not doing something productive to grow you. So that's where you would come back in, you know, and go, well, this is where you left off at. You were living poor. Well, guess what? Damn it, you're going to be poor this lifetime. You see what I'm saying? So you having to play back all that shit that y'all complain about, what you've been through. You've been through hell, but you're not trying to elevate, so you don't have to go back through the shit again. Like, it's like y'all enjoy the shit, you know? So when your life is out of order, your goals are not being obtained, nor is your vision realized. You are not in a complete harmonic relationship with the universe. So that's because of the low vibration. The low vibration that each person is in, or if they haven't ascended up, right? How do you know how do you know that your life is out of order? You feel it. For one, you're not happy, but that's when people got to be honest about if they're truly happy and not fake the funk. Because fake the funk can be a big red flag with that sense for this type of information. It can come back and bite you. Let me close my blinds. You know, we black up in here. Y'all, that's a joke when I say that, but it is true. We like with most people, you know what I'm saying? We close our blinds in the country. In the South, we close our blinds. But as y'all can see, that you got to be honest and truthful with yourself if you're unhappy. But most people aren't. They fake the funk. You are not clear about where you're going. That's somebody that lacks direction. You fear the future. You suffer anxiety, stress, and a host of other unpleasant feelings. And that could be true for some of this because it depends on if you're empathic. You could be sensitive to energies and not really know how to harmonize the energies, or realizing that, hey, that's their shit, not mine. Or, hey, that's somebody projecting on me because I felt fine a minute ago. And all of a sudden now I'm sick and I got anxiety out of nowhere. A lot of that is projections, but a lot of that is what this book says. So you have to know for yourself if it's anxiety. Anxiety is thinking too far in the future. Like how y'all want to get married, get a soulmate. Oh my God, I can't wait. And you're way up there, but your best part is the journey to it. Because once you get it, you got it. What you gonna do? So the journey is stopping to smell the roses. It's the taking the time, you know, making the memories with that person in between to get to the wedding, to get to the honeymoon. Like, cause then you got that great achievement. And if you skip over what you're supposed to know, then you're going to be unhappy in that marriage. Like I told y'all earlier, miserably married, miserably celibate people out here, and miserably single people out here. Like, cause they're faking the funk and lying to themselves about being happy. Anybody can come on the screen and say, oh, I'm happy and I just love myself. Baby, get the fuck out of here. How many people, I mean, goddamn, we cry at night, we hugging pillows, we feeling miserable, but when we get in front of a camera or take a picture, we light up. Nobody wants to take a sad face. Nobody wants to, you know, actually look like they actually feeling, you know, like a bag of shit, you know. So just stay off the camera. Don't get up there and just fake the funk. Be actually that, whichever that feeling is, because then you can handle it. Then you can work with it. Then you can deal with it, right? Instead of sweeping it under the rug. Do you get your life? How do you get your life in order? You study the universal principles of the universe and then align yourself with these principles. The extent to which you align yourself with these universal principles determines the extent to which your harmonic relationship with the universe can move forward completion. The way that you can move, they skip something, with the universe can move toward completion. The way that you align yourself with the principles is to study, implement, and master them. The better you get, the more complete your harmonic relationship with the universe. Once you are on the path, it is the endless cycle of growth, illumination, and evaluation to the next level to be mastered. And that's what I told y'all. You don't just go think you're going to the dark night of the soul and boom, that's it, because people are rushing y'all to it. Or you making yourself go through it without learning the process and the lessons to get up to that level. Everybody trying to skip to Malou and do cartwheels and fast food and microwave their spiritual journey, but you're still going to have those lessons and you're still going to fail if you don't learn the in-between lessons. So once you're, and I told y'all in a reading or something the other night, once you're on that, or today, once you're on that journey, you're on that journey. You ain't coming off. So you might as well either not say yes and just keep doing what you're doing, because it never stops. It gets deeper and deeper and further. So it's never stopping. So 7 basic harmonic relationships. The first harmonic relationship is The relationship between you and God, the generic universal intelligence, conscious force, the source that is common to all religions and cultures. Self with source. Okay, and then second harmonic relationship is the relationship between you and yourself. Self with self. The third harmonic relationship is the relationship between you and the other people. Self with others. And that's where you get the service to self, the service to others. The fourth harmonic relationship is the relationship between you and your powers. Self with energy. Knowing yourself. Remember, when I do readings, I always say, trust yourself. Don't trust me. Don't trust nobody else. Trust yourself, because that's yourself with your energy, learning your energy. And once you learn your energy, you'll learn how to read everybody else. The fifth harmonic relationship is the relationship between you and your objective. Self with the objective. The sixth harmonic relationship is the relationship between you and that which you achieve. Self with results. The seventh harmonic relationship is the relationship between you and your life purpose. Self with purpose. Oh, I love that. And this is like the use of the Bible. The process by which thoughts become things, right? That's James Allen book, Thoughts Become Things, As a Woman Thinketh, right? It says the process by which thoughts become things, in quotes, results. You got thoughts, feelings, visions, goals, plans, actions, results. What? Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop there because it's 41. So definitely we're gonna go on a little bit further. So I already made some notes there. I'm gonna scribble over there. Yeah. 4 types of people in the world. The players, the watchers, the wonderers, and the wanderers. The wonders, like you're always wondering something, and the wanderers, the drifters, so to speak. So the 4 types of people of the world: the players, the watchers, the wanderers, and the wanderers, right? Yeah, we're gonna get on this next. We're gonna get to this next, the law of thought. Okay. For as they thinketh in their hearts, so are they. That's the Proverbs 23:7. So yeah, self-image. Yeah, we're gonna go over this all. Yeah, we're gonna go over this, the rest of this. Problems versus projects. Okay. 5 signals of a poor self-image. Putting the blame on somebody else. Running away from your problems. Criticizing other people constantly. Waiting for someone else to solve your problems or challenge. Pretending that everything is okay. Right? Oh, this is going to be good, y'all. 12 ways to improve your self-image. Be honest with yourself. Develop your imagination. Well, I've done that since I was little. Be able to relax. Have that winning feeling. Cultivate good habits. Aim to be happy. Unmask. Have compassion. Grow from your mistakes. Acknowledge your weaknesses. Be yourself. Never stop growing. Ooh, the law of change. Wow. The second law of success is a universal law of change. Wow. So thank you guys. That is your book club for June the 12th, 2022. I believe this is book 8 or 9. So episode 1 of 8 or 9 or whatever. So, but this is our book, Universal Law. So if you guys know it already or read it, you can follow along. I just want to get that recorded because I'm not going to be live. But just stay tuned and we'll just keep reading and y'all can keep listening or keep following along until you want to buy this book. Just put it in your folder, your little get later. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate your peace, light, love, and harmony. And thanks for coming to Kim Arts Book Club, Arts and Craft.